Not. Oh, come on, guys. Sorry, I'm just looking at this. Oh, I've been through a lot with Google. It's almost over, but I just gotta show you guys. I guess like there's this new thing that really just sort of offends me a bit, pisses me off just a bit. Like, what the fuck are they doing here? Well, let me just make sure I have a screenshot. I should go with it. It's like, come on, guys, stop it. Stop. Like, when are you gonna wise up that you're all criminals and I've caught you and there's no denying it? There's just not even. It's not a question anymore about that. You're gonna have to take it up with the judge. But no, you're gonna have to. Like you know, it's like yeah, that. There's just a new warning or whatever it is. I don't even know. So I titled this the search for vice president. I think I know who I want the vice president to be. I believe I do. Now I don't know if he's 35. If he isn't, then I guess maybe that'll be a problem. Maybe he's. I don't know, but I'll find that out when he. But I guess it should be discussed a bit what I look for and how am I gonna conduct this search? I need somebody who's tough, very tough, uh, very tough, like very tough, very 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 tough, basically, very tough but very ethical and moral, but very tough and not afraid to say fuck off if he needs to. In fact, he might have to say fuck off a few times actually. But he might have to say it when I don't have to say it as the president, uh, basically. So I want somebody that can effectively tell someone to shut the fuck up if they need to, but also answer questions decently, facilitate the ideas of the campaign, and just be ethical through and through. I don't want someone who has to fucking hide their private life. No, I don't want anybody. I don't really want anyone in politics right now. So if you have been a candidate, you're not likely to be my choice. I know who I want. I don't know if he's 35, and this person is tough, thorough, solitude. He's solitary, but so am I, and these are the things that I'd be looking for. And probably a man. I'm not gonna have a woman on my ticket. I'm gonna be honest about that. I'm not. I'm not gonna have a woman on my ticket. I want women working in the staff, but not the vice president will be a man. 100%. And I think those, and then past that, for campaign jobs, if you're interested, you can email me. Can you? I guess I just feel like I should make a new email address. I have one, but whatever. It's all in my documents. So if you look at any of the court documents that I've filed, my email address is there. So you can look on my website too. It's there. I mean, on Twitter, my email address is there. If you want to help, I need a press person, like a point person. That could, a woman could do that job for sure. Not that they can't do the vice president job, but just no, not this round, guys. Not for me, not for my ticket, not for what I represent. No. And that might piss some women off, but I don't care. It's not your ticket, so go find your own. I encourage you to run if you want to, and you're a woman, and you're not going to be my vice president. I'll tell you that much. I'm not even gonna entertain it. I mean, it's not based on gender either. It's based on a moral sense, or it's just an idea of what I want, and what I don't want. I know what I don't. I know what I don't want, especially when I see it. I know for sure. It's very easy. But there aren't a lot of people, I think, that can do this. I think maybe that's even part of it, is that there's a limited pool, because this is going to be very tough. It's not going to be hard per se, but it's going to be tough. It's going to have to be tough. I'm tough, so you're going to have to be just as tough, probably. About just as tough as I am. Maybe a little less. I don't know. Maybe more. I don't know. Maybe more. But I do have someone in mind. Yes, I do. I do have someone in mind, and I have asked him. But I don't, I think he'd be great. That's pretty much, where that is. But yeah, you're gonna have to go with that name. Because honestly, like, don't come in this chat if you. I don't care if you rowdy or you talk, but use your name. Use your name or identify yourself. At least do that. No troll names will be allowed. Like no like sickening names that make me annoyed. And yeah. So take that for what it's worth. Yeah. I just feel that a male at this point in time, like there's a certain focus to being a man that I think we need to focus. It's time to get shit done. It's time to actually like it's time to get shit done. So you're gonna have to be tougher than the people in there now. Way tougher. Like because they're gonna be like complaining, and some of them are gonna be in some shit, I'm sure. And that's not gonna rock this. Whoever is gonna be my VP is not gonna be rocked by any of that. He'll be shocked along with the rest of us, but he's not going to be rocked. He's not going to get off his horse. He's going to respect me, basically. Obviously, I have a sense of humor, but people that work for me will show me respect, and I have a sense of humor, so know that. But I do demand I do demand deference at points. And if you want to be part of my campaign, then yeah, you better, know who's boss. Me, I'm the boss of the Todd Michael Schultz for 2024 campaign. I'm the boss, the CEO. The only thing you need to know, what does Todd think? Okay, and you can tell me what you think about things, but I know what I want, like, and what I don't. I know who I am and who I'm not, and you're not going to change that. I mean, obviously, you would know that. If you were going to be my VP, you would have to be able to know that. It won't be someone I have a little bitch fights with. You know what I mean? Like, no, I won't do that. I want someone who's tough, solid, thorough, can challenge, but doesn't do so in a degrading or bizarre way. Because I don't, honestly, no, absolutely not. I know exactly what this person is like. And if the VP I asked isn't into it, it will be someone like that. Just like that. And that will be it. Because that's what I believe in. And I don't care. Go ahead and sue me if you think that's a civil rights violation, by the way. Because it's not. It's my campaign. I'm allowed to choose whoever I want. And I'm allowed to have an idea of who I want to choose. And I do. But what they would be doing, so what would a VP doing? Well, for the campaign, you would be going out and doing a lot of interviews. Anytime, like you would be doing interviews. You would be like on TV probably and whatever. But you would be fighting to push the agenda. Essentially, it's not. I mean, you can call it an agenda. It is an agenda. So an audit. We're going to audit things and see how things are functioning. You should be capable of doing this type of thing. You should be capable of investigating things. You should be capable of knowing the law. You should be able to retain like knowledge of the law. You should be a decent writer to some degree. I can help with that. You also like if you've done if you've done anything in your past, don't come if you're ashamed of it. I don't care what you did or what you've done. I care how you act now. And I don't, your past is your past. And as long as it's not like illegal shit, I'm not going to really care too much. I don't, and I think that there's a task to be done, and it's not really. It's like there's a neutrality to it, but it's also in the world that we are in, which is tough, right? You got to deal with Trump, and we got to deal with fucking Congress, and we do probably have to deal with that. I mean, it's like to some degree we do. Though a lot of them have compromised their authority with illegal activity. A lot more than you probably think. And those people will be called out by this person. No nitpicking, like fucking A. Like if I'm doing a live stream, you don't like the fucking if you don't like something, like I don't care. Like I know what I'm doing. If you can't accept that, then whatever. Then don't ask. Yeah, like if you want to like change something about me, but like you think, oh, this would be better. It's like okay, but that's okay. Someone who can do YouTube, who can stream on YouTube, somebody who kind of knows about. I'm open to some. I don't care about your education really. I want to know. I want a tough fuck. I want a tough motherfucker. A tough motherfucker as my vice president. A tough one. I want him to be tougher than I am. Tougher than I am. Or at least appear so. And then I want him to be ethical through and through. And that is who it will be. I mean, I've described them. The color of their skin will not, like the guy I have in mind is white, but if he is not able to do it and there's a black guy who fills that, I would hire him too. But it will be a man, an American man, obviously, and not a woman. And you can write all the articles you want about it. Fine. I don't care. And they need to have this kind of attitude as well. We also need to be someone that has grace, like a degree of grace, meaning we don't really know exactly how things are going to pan out, and it's going to be unfolding, and it won't be abrupt. I don't want anyone who's abrupt. I want people who are solid, have a track record of doing at least something consistently, and has stability about himself. Now, I mean, generally, I would appreciate if they had lived in the same place for a long time, or I want the dude that's stayed the same in every circumstance, where he's not biased even in his own favor. He's not even like, the guy that I want to be the vice president is like, he sounds like what I'm talking like right now. That's what he sounds like. His routine is like patter. And that's why I know I want him to be, because I can sense that that's going to be good for this campaign. Honestly, like, guys, this is the next president right here. So you're going to have to start, like Google. I don't know if you still even watch these or if you ever did. It's a very, very, very depraved story, and I really, I honestly, I don't want to talk about it, and so whoever's going to do it is going to talk about it for me. I'll talk to them about it, I'll talk to him about it, and he'll talk about the YouTube bullshit. I'm over it. On to the next, and but people will want to hear about it to some degree. I'll do it a little bit, but I'm really over it. I don't really need any reminders of it. I get it. It's okay. I'm done. Religious. I don't care. Just be a good person. Be better, actually. No, don't be a good person. Be a great person. I don't want any fucking good people, if you know what I mean. I don't want any good people. I don't want anyone who fucking fucks around with lobbyists and shit. Hell no. 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 I don't want any greedy people. No. No. I don't care if you have aspirations, but like, have you sold people out along the way? Bye. Did you sell yourself out? Bye. Right? Like, that's not happening. Have you hurt people in the past? That is not. Bye. Don't even come in. Don't even apply. I'll find this person, and they'll be my vice president, and they'll be the vice president. That will be clear. Like, I'm not going anywhere, guys. But we will discuss that. You know, like, yeah, exactly. He needs to be able to understand what I mean when I say that. So, and he needs to let me like do my music too, I guess, a little bit. But keep me in check so that I look like a fucking president. You know, if I don't right now, maybe he could say, you know, but like, you know, I'm good. I'm good. I just need you guys, the people, to be good of this country, and I can't do it by myself. And I know who I need to do it, and I know what the type of person is, and I'm sure that there's people available. I know who I want, and I chose this person instinctively, but it makes sense. It makes a lot of sense to me because I know what this campaign is going to be, and I know what it's not going to be, and it's not going to be a bunch of bullshit. Okay. Just I go crazy thinking about you constant, baby. You make all my dreams come true. You live a life of sun underneath. When the day comes, I go crazy thinking about you constantly. You make all my dreams come true. By the light, but we're under the moon. No matter I go crazy thinking about you constantly, baby. You make all my dreams come true, and you live by the light of the sun underneath the moon. And night falls off, oh, and I wonder when the rain pours down through the under, thinking about me, and I'm thinking about you. Wondering about all the dreams that come true. Oh, and the day makes I go crazy, thinking about you constantly, baby. You make all my dreams come true. You live by the light of the sun, but underneath the moon, and the day breaks, I go crazy thinking about you constantly, baby. You make all my dreams come true, and you live by the light of the sun, but underneath the moon. And the day breaks, I go crazy thinking about you constantly, baby. And you make all my dreams come true, and you live by the light of the sun underneath the moon. That's the campaign song. One of them. Okay. This is a bunch of creeps. Honestly, and this for the record, there's a creeps in my live chat every fucking time. You say block them, right? If you heard someone say block them, block them, block this. There's 10,000 aliases they each have. You think you can block that? No, you can't. You can't. And that's all in this video. I hope you guys can hear me well. I know that's the mic, but thank you. If you see, you know, if you think you have what it takes, fucking contact me. Find my email and contact me.